Contra Force Ultimate. Yes, I just completed, of course, the energy stage or energy zone like I talked about before, but let's talk about the boss of that stage now. And what I did was I changed the graphics on it. The original one, I think he was called like the football soldier or something like that. It was like football giant boss or something like that. I wanted him to look a little bit more robot, so I changed the graphics on him. But what I also did was I changed the AI on him. So of course he's got more attacks. His chest can open up and all these cool missiles come flying out of it. I thought it was really cool, but that's what I wanted to do, is add more content to the game, not just make it a complete remake of all the other Contras put together. I wanted to add more to it. So you can see that when you fight all of the bosses on it. And now I just completed the hangar stage, which is going to be the final stage of basically all of the Contra 1 type levels. And then I'm going to start working on the Contra 2 or Super Contra for normal Nintendo stages after that. So the hangar stage came out really cool. I've got all those spike walls in there that you can destroy, and of course they can kill you if you step into them. And some of them are like traps, so certain areas will trigger it, and they'll pop up in front of you at the spike walls and try to get you that way. You know, I've always got some kind of sinister ways to try and kill you in the games, right? And then I thought the boss at the end of the hangar stage was too simplistic in the original NES version. So what I did was I completely changed it, and I made it now that you have to fight this giant super tank, as I like to call it, at the end, which is really neat. I got the graphics from the actual Super Contra or Super C arcade game, and I took the tank from there and I kind of made it from like a 16-bit, whatever the arcade graphics were, transformed it down to an 8-bit, and then made the actual color scheme match the level a little bit more, like the camouflage on the on the tank matches the stage more. And I think it's a really cool boss. It's a lot better, I think, than the original one that was just a door that you shot at the end. There was a couple turrets at the bottom, but it was basically just a big button on the door that you shot. It was kind of a pretty lame boss. So I spiced it up a little bit and it looks a lot better. I took also the feedback from people with the airstrike thing, and I've pretty much axed it entirely from the game. Now you only have the nukers, which is fantastic. So that means, the big nuke blasts from Contra 3 Alien Wars are in there, and it's almost pretty much done the same way. So you can see they look like two bombs on the top of your screen on your heads-up display. And when you use one, obviously it uses one up. So you always get two of them whenever you start a new stage, but there's also some in weapon packs that you can get throughout certain stages as well. Pretty much exactly the same as Contra 3. And it worked better than ever. So I just liked it. It fit the game. It's a lot more easier to use, a lot more fast paced. It destroys, and it doesn't blow up everything. It's not going to kill bosses in one shot or anything, but bullets will be destroyed, projectiles will be destroyed. Pretty much any lower level enemy on the screen that's within the blast radius will be destroyed. And it's so quick to be able to use it. It just fits the game's more lightning fast reflex personality. Not too many other newer things have I added to the game, which is great because I think I've got the engine down in terms of content perfect now. So it's all just about creation, and it takes a lot longer than what people think. So that's why, update videos and updates on the game take a lot longer on this one, because it seems as though every single time I come up with a new game, it's even more advanced than the last one. So it just takes a lot longer even to complete even one stage or one type of boss. But it is getting there. It's going to get there. Now, I have something really awesome to tell you. If you stuck with me to the end of this video, it's a short video, but that's good because the end part, this is probably going to be one of the most exciting parts that you want to hear. I have a special announcement. I have a special sneak peek of the next game that I'm going to be creating. I know I put a lot on my plate, but you're going to want to stick around for this one. I'm going to have the video out of what it is on Halloween because, again, it is Halloween based. I don't know if I want to give away too much. I'll give away that it is a Castlevania game, Wah, I know, everyone's freaking out now. And it will not be an 8-bit version of any game either. So I don't want to give away any more than that, but you're going to want to tune in this Halloween for sure to check it out. I didn't think that I could do it. I like to challenge myself. So what I did was I took my Castlevania engine that I created and I started putting in all of the graphics, putting in the sprites, putting in the sounds, putting in the game mechanics, messing with it to see if I could actually do it. Because if I hit a brick wall or it's not vibing with me, then I'll just cancel the whole thing. I'll just be like, this isn't working, whatever, I tried and it didn't work. But I didn't get that. It worked. It worked better than what I thought, and now I'm just like, oh no, I have to remake this now. And it is a Castlevania game, as far as my knowledge goes, has never been remade. It's never had a fan remake. It's never been overhauled or anything. It's always been, how should I say, it's been ported, but it's never actually been recreated. So you're gonna love it. You're gonna freak out. And so yeah, be with me here on this channel. Subscribe if you haven't already. Click the notification bell for this Halloween when I will announce what Castlevania game is going to be remade by me next. So that's it for this update video, and stay tuned, and we'll see you guys next time.